So hello everybody and welcome. My name is Old School Pooley and welcome to part 2 of my fully complete and commentated playthrough for Final Fantasy IX. Just as a recap of what we've done so far, we've completed the prologue in Alexandria and then we ended up in Evil Forest where we had to fight our way through it. Managed to escape before the forest turned to stone and we've rescued the princess and she has now joined our party. Garnet is a summoner / white mage. Although her summoning abilities are closed off to us for the minute, that won't be available until much later. But she is a white mage, and her specialty will be in healing and support magic. Steiner's got the Moonstone equipped at the moment, but there is an ability called Shell on there, so I am going to take that off Steiner and then give it to Garnet. Reason being is because Shell will increase your magic defense, so it's definitely going to help our survivability. And then for the time being, let's get the broadsword on Steiner. It will lower his attack power, but Beast Killer is too important of an ability to pass up, so we'll make sure that Steiner learns that. And I think we're just about ready to go. Now, according to the map that Blank gave us, there was a cavern that will take us above the mist. But we're not going to go in there just yet. We're actually going to come over here because there is another location we can go to. Zidane mentioned a north and south gate earlier. The north gate is actually over here. But north gate has a couple of treasure chests and some potions that we can buy, so we definitely want to stock it while we can. Memory serves, I think these snakes are weak to ice. That did the trick. One thing I miss about old school Final Fantasy games is the world map, and it's a real shame that from this game and on, the more modern Final Fantasies unfortunately don't have a world map. Because I do like the idea of, especially when you unlock the airship later, of being able to go pretty much anywhere you want. And Final Fantasy games from Final Fantasy IX and on, really, it's definitely a more linear experience. Not that that is a bad thing, of course, but it's all personal preference. But I do think that Final Fantasy games are at their best when you've kind of got that element of exploration of the where you want to go in the world. Right, so Vivi has learned Thunder and Blizzard, so let's get him to learn Antibody next, because immunity to poison is always welcome. And then we need to equip that to Garnet as well, because we forgot to do so earlier. Where are we? I think this is the North Gate. It's beneath the mist. It lies between Alexandria and Bermesia. I think it's called Melder Arch or something. Fresh footprints, and there's smoke rising. That flag, that is Alexandria's war banner. How dare they commit crimes in the name of Alexandria? I should like to arrest and punish them if the circumstances were different. Let's get out of here. The cavern lies to the left of this arch. We'll follow the ledge. Right, so we've got 2 treasure chests over here to open first. And then let's go and grab some potions from the merchant at the gate. I can hear people, and something that sounds like metal grinding. Maybe I can call out to someone inside. Anybody there? Yes? That voice. It's a chick. Oh, here he goes again. What a sexy, husky voice. What are you doing in a place like this? Oh, the classic. I sell medicine. Wow, it must be tough. If you'd like, I can help. Wait a minute. I'm with Princess Garnet. Yes, Sedan. You got to be on your best behaviour. Oh, that's too bad. Buy some medicine from her. Do you mind selling me some of your medicine? Sure. God, no woman is safe from Sedan, are they? Anyone with a pulse. Right, let's get ourselves up to about 50 potions. Good thing about potions are, as well, we can restore HP without having to get Garnet to waste her MP in battle, so it means we haven't got to use Garnet's magic power to restore health, which you can use it for when we need it. Now we're ready. We need to go to the ice cavern. Probably noticed in the last battle that Sedan covered a physical attack for Garnet, and that is because the Protect Girls ability has actually been changed in the Alternative Fantasy mod. Sedan will automatically cover a female party member for a physical attack, and it works no matter what HP level that the character is at. In the vanilla game, the female party member had to be at 2/3 of their HP in order for Sedan to start covering their physical attacks. But in this version, it works 100% of the time. So it's one of these abilities that have been buffed, but you still want to pay a little bit of caution. Especially at the moment, because Sedan is quite squishy. He hasn't got much physical defense at all, so and then cover has also been changed, so cover used to activate when a character was at 50% of their HP. Now it's actually 2/3, so that's been buffed as well. Right, so time to venture into the ice cavern. Now the ice cavern is actually one of a few locations in this game that actually pays a homage to the original Final Fantasy 1. Mount Gulug is a location in this game that's in Final Fantasy 1, and this is the other location. They're the two I can think of off the top of my head. There might be more. This must be the cavern. And there will be a restored conversation coming as well. What's up, Phoebe? Have you ever heard of the Ice Cavern? Sure. Is this the place? I think so. It's supposed to be near Evil Forest. I've heard of it. It's supposed to be a beautiful place, covered in ice. My grandpa told me about this place. He said that the cavern takes travellers to the top of the mist. Bravo! Master Vivi's grandfather must be quite a scholar. We must thank him upon escaping the mist. My grandpa used to teach me lots of things, but he passed away. Oh, forgive my indiscretion. Don't worry about it. My grandpa was the one who told me to go out and see the world. Well, why don't we go inside? It's a real shame that they took that conversation out of the original. It would have given Vivi just a little bit of backstory. You know, what he was up to before the events of this game. And the fact that he does have a relative of sorts. Oh, what a beautiful place. Seeing the actual cavern is so much better than reading about it. I imagine being cooped up in the castle, she wouldn't have a chance to go out and see the world much. Oh, how pretty. I wonder what type of flower this is. Princess, don't touch anything. I'll let her live a little bit, Steiner. Can we get moving? I'm freezing here. Well, dressed like that you would be, Sadar. Right, let's go and grab that treasure chest. Now, you probably noticed here, these gusts of wind here, these blizzards. If you actually run through these blizzards, it will trigger an encounter against a rather tough enemy called Wyards. But you can avoid them, providing that you stand still in the gusts, or if you can, avoid them completely. We've still got random encounters, but you definitely want to avoid the Wyards if you can help it, especially with the alternative fantasy mod, because they are stronger than they were before. Flans. Let's get Vivi to let off a fire spell and we should take them all out, hopefully. Right, I am going to take the wrist off Saddam here. We'll give him the leather wrist. It increases his spirit, evade, and magic evade. But we don't actually need to learn Flea Gill yet. We can actually learn that from an accessory a little bit later on, so we'll get him to learn Beast Killer in a minute. Just because we really need a boost to his physical attack power against certain types of enemies, so let's put that on Saddam for the time being. When a Steiner learn that we've got a ways to go yet. We stole an iron helm off the plant brain boss at the end of Evil Forest that's got an iron helm. And Steiner will be able to learn HP plus 10%, which will be valuable. I think I've ran into the blizzard, haven't I? These are Wyards, these were the enemies I was talking about earlier. And they're no joke. Hopefully I can take them out quickly. They do have an attack called HP switching, which which can be quite dangerous. So we'll take them out one at a time. God, it's been frozen. That's not good. So when you are freezed, or if the enemy is freezed, you're unable to move your character, but any physical attack that hits the afflicted person or enemy will then be knocked out. So it can be dangerous. We got quite lucky then. Right, so let's see if I can remember my own advice this time and stay out of the blizzards. What's this? What a strange wall. There's got to be something behind it. Hey, Vivi. Yes? Can you break this wall down with your magic? I'm coming. I knew it, see? There might be other walls like this. I'm counting on you, Vivi. Sure. Yeah, so keep an eye out for these walls of ice when we're in the cavern, because it does have some valuable treasure. Ah, cave imps. These enemies are annoying. I might just take him out immediately with Steiner if I can do it. Wasn't very effective. And that's the reason why. Vivi is now under the status effect of trouble. And how trouble works is, any physical attack that you suffer, half of that damage will be transferred to all the other party members. And I don't think I've got a way of restoring Vivi's condition at the moment, because remedies will not work. Wonder if Garnet has a spell, maybe for the job. No, I don't think she does. So we're going to have to make do with it for the time being. Now there's two treasure chests here. You want to grab the upper one first. Not that you're missing much, it's only a potion, but if you are going for the maximum treasure rank, then you don't really want to miss a single treasure chest if you can help it. But make sure you've got that before you switch the log. And then we've picked up another mage masher. Now a little bit later on, when we reach Lindblum, we are going to gain the ability to synthesize certain items. So we take certain items out of our inventory and then make them into something even better. So having an extra mage masher is good. There's certain weapons and equipment that you definitely want to buy multiple of. Just because when you synthesize a weapon, it will get used up in the process, so it's worth sometimes having more than one set of armour or weapons. Huh? What's this? Another treasure chest. Elixir, nice. Make sure you remember to come over here just because there was a treasure chest tucked away over here. Right, have I got the MP to cast fire? Let's get the text on VV actually. Want to minimise the amount of physical damage he takes. Oh, I never got the MP, okay. Took a bit longer than what it should have done, but never mind. I've got a save point coming up quite soon, so I'm going to hang on. I'm probably going to restrain from using an ether. Yeah, make sure you come left rather than right first, because left is where the save point is. Hot, hot, hot. You bastards. Oh, I can move again. Thanks, Cooper. Fastest mood swing ever. Teach me Mogster lesson 2. No, I don't think there's really much for me to learn or refresh on here, so I'm going to move on. But if you're ever unsure about any of the game systems, or if you're unsure about any things that you need to know about the combat system, then make sure you do review these. But I've played this game enough to know most of it, so. So with permission, I'm going to move on. Hey, you got to deliver a letter to Gumo for me. Thanks, Cupo. Right, so let's use a tent here. Tents are usable as long as you are at a save point or you are on the world map. The rest of the time they can't be used. They will restore all of the characters' HP and quite a large amount of their MP, but not all of it. However, you have got an upgraded item called a cottage, and the cottage are very, very effective. They'll restore the whole party members' HP and MP, regardless of how low it is. As you can see, Vivi's got about half his MP back along with Garnet, so... Vivi, hurry up, or you'll be left behind. I'm coming. Look at Steiner. Master Vivi, are you okay? Ouch, that hurt. Yo, Rusty, you're not alright, are you? What happened to you guys? They're out cold. Hey, Rusty, move it or lose it. Get up! It's no use. There goes Garnet. Oh no, Garnet, not you too. Garnet! She's out cold. Shoot, I'm falling asleep. What's that sound? It came from over there. Is somebody there? Now we've got a boss battle coming up very, very soon. And it is going to be a 2 versus 1, so I recommend that you probably put Zidane in the back row. Especially when there's a few valuable items that we need to steal, one of them being the mithril dagger. So, just as a word of caution for the next fight, put Zidane in the back row. And then we can find out where the source of this blizzard is coming from. Why didn't you fall asleep? You should be dead by now. Are you the one causing this blizzard? Hee. That's right. And then we just encountered our first black waltz. Ice Shine Sea Lion, come before me. Now, the Black Waltz itself is not the threat. However, its buddy that is just summoned is the problem. You don't want to focus on the Black Waltz at all. You want to go after the boss, or the other boss. And I believe the Black Waltz is only carrying the silk shirt and we've just stolen it, so now we can start attacking. Just because we really want to make this a one-on-one as quickly as possible. And then that attack will take out the Black Waltz. I'm just hoping I don't get frozen here with these repeated blizzard attacks, because that would be a catastrophe. Oh, first go, nice one, Zidane. As I mentioned in the last episode, one of my favourite changes is how stealing works in the Alternative Fantasy mod. It's so much better than it was before. I mean, you could spend like 5 minutes stealing, trying to get a bit of equipment from the boss, and you'd be there all day. It's good when the player's time doesn't get wasted, and then we can just play the game. Right, so let's finish this thing off. It will become more dangerous. It will start casting Blizzara as opposed to Blizzard. There we go. Trance came at a good time. Right, we haven't used Tidal Flame yet, so let's use it. I think we're okay to get one more attack in. I think we've got the HP to do it. Let's get a potion out quick. Just hope we can survive the next attack. Yeah, that was close. But the Mithril Dagger is really good for this point of the game. It really will up Zidane's physical attack power, as you'll see very shortly. And we can also learn Bandit as well, which will actually increase our likelihood to steal even more. You defeated number 1, but number 2 and 3 will reclaim the princess. Who's there? Oh, whatever. I've got to go back and check on them. At least the others are okay. Zidane? Hey there, everybody okay? You, what just happened? It was no big deal. You're hiding something. Hey, nothing happened. You heard me. You didn't touch the princess, did you? Just what are you accusing me of? Steiner, he said nothing happened. Why are you being so rude? My apologies, princess. I don't really understand here why Zidane didn't tell the others about the Black Waltz. I don't really know why he ever kept it from them, but then, anyway, I'm glad everyone is safe. Shall we move on? Zidane, is something bothering you? No, it's nothing. Right, so let's check out our new equipment. As you can see, you can learn Bandit now, so we'll get that equipped. I'm just thinking, was there another item that the Black Waltz had? It wasn't the steepled hat, was it? Or am I thinking of the next boss? I can't remember. Anyway, not that it matters. We'll carry on. We'll be getting some of them more later anyway, so don't feel that you have to get every single item off a boss. You will gain that very same item later, and not too much later either, so don't really get too hung up on trying to steal every single item from a boss if you can help it. Because 9 times out of 10 you'll be able to get it later on. Let's see how everyone's doing on their abilities. Steiner's almost finished with the broadsword, which is good. Right, we're almost out the cavern now. And we're also above the mist as well, with some much better weather. We made it through the mist. Oh, the sun feels great. Look, there's a village. I think I've been there before. It sounds like you've been everywhere, Sedan. It is particularly good that the others, Garnet, Steiner and Vivi, that are quite naive and not very well travelled, are travelling with Sedan, because Sedan has literally almost been everywhere on Gaia. The only worlds I've ever visited are in books. You may have been to that village. Let's go visit. It probably explains why Sedan is so well measured, because I imagine travelling around the world a lot would have that effect upon your personality. Wait, hold it. You're a princess. You can't just go rushing in there. People are looking for you. You need a new identity. Insolent fool. The princess need not sneak around. Almost pushed him off the ledge. Besides, we're heading back to the castle. You leave her alone. And you will address her as princess from now on, you silly peasant. Oh, Steiner. Damn it, Rusty. Why don't you just shut up? Who do you think you are? I don't take orders from a stuck-up jerk like you. You guys, stop it, you two. Steiner, I do not intend to return to the castle. And I do see Sedan's point. I need a new name. Sedan, what is this called? That's a dagger. All knives of that length are called daggers. Short swords are a little bit longer. The big sword that you hold with both hands is called a broadsword, and... oh, okay, I understand now. So this is called a dagger. Princess, it's a weapon. Please be careful. I've decided. From now on, my name is Dagger. Always thought it was a bit of a funny name choice. Especially when Garnet wants to blend in, and having a name like Dagger really doesn't fit that purpose, or is that just me? Anyway, I will be called Dagger from now on. What do you think, Sedan? Is that okay with you? Yes. And much, much later on, at the end of the game, if you look in a certain place, in a certain location that we will go to much later on, we actually find out Garnet's real name. Great, Dagger. Now let's work on your speech. Try to sound more casual, like me. I shall try. No, no, no. What would Vivi say? Just say, alrighty. Alrighty. You're getting the hang of it. Well, let's go. Now, before we go to the village of Darling, there is something else we need to do. Over there is Southgate, but it's not worth going to Southgate. There's nothing there, not in comparison to Northgate. You see where that archway is over there? That is Southgate, but we don't need to go that way. What we actually need to do is to come into this forest here, because there is another side quest that we need to do, quite an important one. I can't wait to lose this broadsword. Steiner's physical attack is way too weak at the minute. But as you can see, the mithril dagger, 200 damage per swing. Good. Right, so that's Southgate over there. We don't need to come over here, but we do need to stay in this forest. And the reason why that is because we need to start something called the Friendly Monsters quest. So sometimes when you're out exploring in the world, you will encounter a friendly monster. And if you manage to find all of these friendly monsters in order, you will actually affect a super boss much later on in the game. And people who have played Final Fantasy IX know exactly what I'm talking about. If you manage to find all these monsters, then you will actually weaken the super boss. So it's definitely worth going out of our way to do so. And not only that, we'll actually get 10 AP for every animal that we encounter in the every friendly monster will ask for a certain item. If we give that monster that item, they will reward us with 10 AP. So it's worth going out of your way to do it as well, just for that reward alone. Well, the monster we need to find is a friendly Moo, which are one of those squirrels that we encountered earlier on when we first started, when we first left Evil Forest. So that's the monster that we're looking for. And the battle music will change as well. The item that he asked for is an ore, so make sure that you've at least got one in your inventory. If you don't, then don't go into the forest at all. Not until you've got an ore. Right, that's Bug Killer learnt, so we can now change Steiner's helm for the Iron Helm. And this will give him an HP plus 10% increase. Nice. Might take a few attempts just to get the mood to appear. Well, that spider was never going to die. Right, so let's see what abilities we can change around here. It'd be nice actually if we can master Beast Killer before we encounter the moves, because then that 10 AP really isn't going to waste. We can put it on something else. You can see just how good Protect Girls is now as an ability. But it's something that you definitely want to pay attention to later on when we can change our party around. If Sudan's got that ability equipped and there's 3 girls in the party, we'll be covering for everybody, so you might want to just be mindful of that. Styler's about to get trounced. I want to hang on to that ideally. So one of the problems with Final Fantasy IX is you don't really have a control over when trance is going to activate. And his gauge is almost full, and it'd be ideal if we can actually hold that for a little bit later when we fight our next boss. But for about 90% of the battles in this game, trance unfortunately isn't very useful. If you can get it during a boss fight, then great, but if you can't, then just most of the time it just goes to waste. I believe they're on the Memoria mod engine. There's actually a cheat that you can put on that actually chooses when you can go into trance, so at least that feature is there if you so want it. Right, hopefully we can encounter this Mew now, because we really need to move on. We might have to start fleeing here, just because I don't really want Steiner to get hit, and I don't really want to get up. Don't really want to get too much EXP really. We want to make ourselves too strong at the start of the game. There we go. And then this is our friendly Moo. Give me some more. So make sure you always pay attention to the item that they asked for us, because if you give them the wrong item, this won't run. Thanks. So tell Mr. Ghost I said hi. Which is a clue to the next monster that we need to encounter. But as you can see, 10 AP, which is great. Right, now we're ready to move on. Dagger can also equip daggers in this game as well, which is a new feature of the Alternative Fantasy mod. So later on, you can turn Dagger into a physical attacker if you so wish. I'm going to equip the Dagger now because we might as well, because we've learnt everything that the rod has to offer, so we might as well equip the Dagger on her now. Right, let's take the Moonstone off. We don't need to have the Moonstone on at all now. Especially as Steiner and Sedan have both learned Beast Killer, so we can just carry on. Ether's about 7, yeah. Don't really want to waste an ether. There is an observatory on the right here before you go to the village. You can go there first and foremost if you want, but you don't have to. There's a couple of items here. 135 gil, and then there is a sneaky treasure chest hidden here in the corner, which has a hide potion. What is that? Looks like a weather vane. Now in the shack here is a man called Morid who's actually looking for some rare coffee. Ah, my coffee smells delicious. You can also play cards with him as well. Didn't this model go on sale to commemorate the building of the 5th theatre ship? I bought it at an auction in Treno. I have money to spend these days. What I really wanted was some rare coffee. My friend used to have one too, but I bet he lost it in the incident. I'll give it to you if you get me some rare coffee. Really? I don't lie. Let's see. I want to try Bourbon, Kerman and Mocha coffee. Oh yeah, Mocha coffee for the win. I love that in the real world, Mocha. If you find all of them, bring them back to me. And true to his word, if you find all of the items in question, Morid will give you that floating theatre ship. It's only a collectible. It doesn't actually serve any purpose whatsoever, but if you really, really want to 100% everything that what Final Fantasy IX has to offer, then yeah, you can get your hands on that as a key item. I think you can put it in the Tantalus hideout later. Yeah, I don't know if I remember that correctly, but... Damn it. So much for keeping our trance, never mind. I probably should have ran away. When Steiner's under the effects of trance, his physical attack power will increase by 3. So, it's, yeah, incredibly powerful. Well, that was in vanilla Final Fantasy. I imagine it might have been changed in the alternative fantasy mod. I'm not too sure of how much it scales. Right, and here we are at our new location. Let's go and take a look. Gee whiz, a windmill. Vivi, the inn is this way. Oh, do we have to? But I want to go see the windmill. I know, but let's get some rest first. We also need to decide what to do next. The village is very quiet. Did you see that? I sure did. The village of Dali. Sleeping on the job? Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, I know she's cute, but it's rude of you to stare. Oh, I wasn't looking at the young lady. I was just... The room is right over there. Make yourselves at home. Saddam? Where will I be staying? In the same room. Where else? But Saddam, I mustn't. I understand how you feel, but these country inns don't have private rooms. Get inside, everyone. Tell me one thing before we go to sleep. Just why did you want to leave the castle, Dagger? If the theatre ship hadn't crashed, it would have arrived in the neighbouring regency of Lindblum. You were going to leave Alexandria? I see. If you hadn't have been caught, you would have reached Lindblum by now. But now, we'll have to cross Southgate on foot. Border crossing, huh? Sit down, please listen. There is a reason I must leave this kingdom. I cannot tell you why, but please. I understand. I'll get you to Lindblum somehow. I've heard enough. Princess, you cannot trust the words of a thief. He may expose you to even more danger, like he did in Evil Forest. I beg of you, Princess, please return with me to the castle. I know I screwed up in Evil Forest, but there's no doubt in my mind now. I'll protect Dagger with my life. Don't be ridiculous. It is I who protect the princess, now and forever. Then tell me, how do you intend to take her back to the castle? I will think of a way. Oh, Phoebe. Oh, bless him, he's just gone to sleep. Amidst those two squabbling again. Master Vivi. He was tired. But you had to go on a tirade. What? Let's go to sleep. I think you can see when that cutscene ended that Steiner was still pleading with Dagger to go back to the castle, but she's not going to. Who's singing? What a beautiful voice. I've never heard a song like that before. Was that Dagger singing? Oh, everyone's up already. I wonder where they went. Let's build some more active time events. A couple of treasure chests in this room, if I recall. Yes. Right. Vivi, confused. Looks like he's trying to make friends with the kids. What's going on? Hey, you're... Looks like they're afraid of Vivi. Are they avoiding me? Dagger tries. I wonder if the castle is okay. That was quite a ruckus. Mother went too far. She didn't have to fire at the ship, even if she did it to rescue me. I wonder how many people got hurt. I hope the damage wasn't too severe. Some people could have died, like an evil forest. Seems she's still got some guilt over Blank. You're in my way, kiddo. Kiddo? Oh, my apologies. I mean, I'm sorry. Kids these days. These remind me a lot of the allotments that we've got in our village. What are you doing? Can't you see what I'm doing? I'm killing the bugs on the crops. You're killing the bugs? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Bugs are just like monsters. They destroy our crops if you leave them be. Crops? This just further reflects just how isolated Princess must have been growing up. She hasn't seen the real world and what the common folk have to do in order to actually live their lives. Oh, an oglop. Oglops eat vegetables? You're a strange one. Most girls hate oglops. Is that so? It's just that I haven't seen too many of them. Wait, Zidane told me to try and blend in. Maybe I should act like I don't like oglops. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Oh, Gumo, that we need to deliver a letter to this movie from the last movie that we saw at the Ice Cavern. A letter from Waz? I don't like Waz, but I'll read it anyway, Cooper. From Waz to Gumo. Yo, man, I got totally iced up by some dude with some wings on his back. I wonder who he's talking about. Stiltskin passed by me without doing anything. Is he rude or what? Of course, I couldn't say nothing, because I was trapped inside the ice. He always sounds so gruff, but I'm glad to hear Stiltskin is travelling. Can't wait to hear from him, Cooper. But we don't need to save just yet. I think we'll do a bit more exploring. He's still asleep. Darlene's breakfast service. Delicious breakfast for 20 gil. Cold water fresh from the well. Fresh scrambled eggs. Vegetables fresh from the farm. Cat's eye. Oh, it's you. What should I do? I don't want to give in to my brother, but everyone else is making money except me. Hey, wasn't that customer travelling with... I won't have to give in if I tell him about them. Is he referring to the princess? There's Vivi. Hey Vivi, what's up? Zidane? But nothing, I was just thinking. Ah, I see. You met a girl. Zidane, what on earth makes you think that he'd be thinking about stuff like that? He's only a child. No, nothing like that. What? Don't tell me you don't like girls. I never really thought about stuff like that. I'm always thinking about girls. When aren't you thinking about girls, Zidane? I'm popular with all the ladies in Lindblum. Yeah, yeah, you wish. Come to me if you have any girl trouble, okay? To be honest, Saddam, with the greatest of respect, you're probably the last person I would go to for girl advice. Sure, thanks. Okay then, we need to decide what to do. I'm going to look for Dagger and Rusty. Would you mind heading back to the inn? Sure, I'll head back. So, what were you staring at? Nothing. But I keep hearing a sound like, where? That's the sound chocobos make. I'll see you back at the inn. Okay. What are chocobos? Chocobo? Phoebe's just been snatched. Huh? Forget Steiner. I wonder where Dagger is. Vivi has been snatched, but we can't do anything about him just yet, so we're just going to have to go and find Dagger for the time being. And if you come over into this windmill, there is one item that you definitely want to pick up, and it's this item over here. And this is another side quest. This is the Stalazzo coins. And all the Stalazzo coins are named after constellations in the zodiac, so there are 12 to find. And every time that you find, well, for every one that you find, you'll gain an item when you give it to a certain NPC that's in Treno a little bit later on. So make sure you go out of your way just to find these. Aries, the story of 12 zodiacs. The 11 zodiacs pondered how best to catch Virgo's heart. Aries headed east. Now there are some other items in this windmill, but we can't get to them yet. And we can't actually get to these until much later, just because the windmill is moving. We've got no way of turning it off at the moment. I'm the mayor of this village. Who are you? I'm busy, please leave. But if you look at the mayor, he's actually the same NPC model as the innkeeper. And the two of them are actually brothers. Dagger tries harder. I must speak with this girl and learn how common folk speak. Welcome. Yes, can we talk for a bit? Talk? What should I say? Show me what you're selling. Eve, atcha. Can't you see I'm busy with a customer? But I just heard something awesome. Can't you see that I'm working? Please, I mean, don't mind me. Here's a chance to listen in on some conversation. Thanks, lady. I was gonna say... Cat's eye too. Hee hee hee. Oh, the look on his face. So the look he was giving earlier wasn't to Garnet, it was to Vivi. He sent someone to pick it up right away. It. All I need to do is keep quiet until the guests leave. Gotta pretend I'm asleep. Hehehe. Right, there is an item shop there. Yeah, we're going to have a quick look in there first. I'm sorry, we're not open yet. Or do you need medicine? Get some echo screens. More potions. I think we're okay for tents for the minute. Did you see a girl with long hair come in? Nope. You can see just how quiet the village is. But all the kids are still playing around. But where are all the adults? Apart from the innkeeper and the mayor, there's no adults. Dagger. What's she looking at? Sit down. You got a fever or something? Your face is all red. It's nothing. I'm fine. You're acting strange. What? I get it. You've changed the way that you talk. Yeah, you're doing great. Thanks. I did fine in the play, didn't I? Oh yeah, I thought. I can't say you sure know how to fake it, that's a bit insensitive. Oh, you were Ruby. I'm a big fan of Lord Avon's plays. I've seen all of them. I Want to Be Your Canary is one of my favourites. Oh yeah. Is Ruby the young lady with the strange accent, who I tried to copy earlier on and then failed miserably? Yeah. Should I talk more like her? What? No. She's really finicky about her speech. She always laughs at us whenever we try and mimic her. So you should just be yourself, Dagger. I understand. Alrighty. We need to decide what to do from here. Will you go back to the inn? What about you? I'll head back soon. Alrighty, I'll catch you later. Oh, that's much better. Good. You sound just like a regular village girl. Crossing the border might not be so tough after all. Thanks. I had fun. Or maybe not. Bye. Welcome. Now, this is a weapons shop, and there's a couple of items we can benefit from getting here. One being the silver gloves, feather hats as well, and I think that's it. I don't think there's anything here that we need in bulk to synthesize items with. I think we've got everything that we need. Add status, nice. So, if you press select on your character's weapon, it will say if there is a status effect that is added to it. If you look at the Mage Masher, weapon originally used for combating mages, it says add status effect silence. Now what add status does is when you physically attack, you will sometimes be able to inflict that particular status on an opponent. Unveils weapon status effects. So with the Mithril Dagger, unfortunately, there isn't a built-in status effect, so this is completely useless on that particular weapon. But there are certain weapons where you can inflict status effects on your opponent with a physical attack, so add status is good for that purpose. I'll just let Steiner be and go back to the inn. Yeah, where is Steiner? We haven't seen him at all yet. What's that little girl doing there? I love chocobos. Here, listen carefully. Did you hear that? Is that coming from underground? Did you wait long? I asked Vivi to head back. He should be back soon. How do you like this village? Pretty different from the castle, I bet. Yes, the kids are very energetic and there's so many things to see. I've never walked around so freely before in my life. But where are all the adults? Yeah. I used to see them tending the farm next to the village. But that farm is tiny. Yeah. There's something strange going on. Probably got something to do with the fact that Vivi was snatched earlier as well. We'll leave once Vivi gets back. But what about Steiner? I have a good plan for crossing Southgate. It's going to be easy. They're not looking for the rest of us, so we'll just hide you. Forget about Rusty. Leave everything to me. Yeah, speaking about Rusty. Queen Brana's Steiner. Firewood stacking duties are complete. Nice to see that he's helping out around the village anyway. I await your command. It's my job to clean the bar. Why are you doing all of this? Sorry. Well, now that you have time, would you introduce me to some adults like your father? My father won't be back until nightfall. All the other men are also working. They don't come here during the day. Pubs are supposed to be a prime source of information. I need not ask an adult. Let me ask you a question. I need to know about what transportation method people use in this village. I cannot tell you the reason, but there is someone I must escort to the castle. Are you from Alexandria Castle? Indeed. I command the Queen's Knights of Pluto. I am Adelbert Steiner, Captain of the Knights of Pluto. God, he really does enjoy saying that, doesn't he? Knights of Pluto. Oh. Well, if you are from the castle, then I guess it's okay to tell you. Please go to the observatory on top of a mountain on the outskirts of the village. An old man named Morid lives there. That's where we were just before we came to the village. He takes care of the cargo ship. Cargo ship? So that piece of junk flies to this village. Thank you. Wait. Yes? Thank you for cleaning. Nay, it is I who should thank you for your assistance. I must make haste. So you can see that there's little snippets of Steiner's true character. He's not a bad person. He's just doing what he thinks is right, but at the minute, at this point of the game, he's so prejudiced against Zidane and the Tantalus crew and people who he thinks that are beneath him and that kind of that lower part of society, but that will change as time goes on. But you can still see little flecks of what he's really like. He's not a bad person. Anyway, as it turned out, it didn't matter that we snuck into their mansion. But the kings were hiding something in their mansion. He's probably telling Dagger one of his stories as a thief. What's wrong? Am I boring you? Oh no, your story is very interesting. But I'm concerned about Vivi. Why isn't he back yet? You're right. He is late. I'm not worried about Steiner, but Vivi, I'm not so sure about. Let's go and look for him. Right, let's have a look at Dagger's equipment, because I think we can learn, yes, we can learn Stoner here. And that should do it. Right, so let's go to the place where we last saw Vivi, which is over by the windmill. We should probably save here, just in case. Yeah, we'll do that now. Has been a little bit of time since our last save. Right, let's go. Wait a minute. Last time I saw Vivi, he was standing over there. Did I hear a chocobo? Vivi said he heard a chocobo here. Is someone crying? It's coming from the hole. Vivi? Zidane? Vivi, where are you? Are you underground? Can you move? They told me to stay here. Are you hurt? No. Don't worry. We'll get you out. We'll hurry, so just stay where you are. Okay? Okay. What's going on in this village? There's got to be a way into the underground somewhere. Let's look for one. Okay. Well, we're about to find out what it is. It seems like such a quiet village. No such thing as such a quiet village. Speaking from experience, it's never as quiet as it seems, ever. Right, so where that guy was sitting before... Huh, isn't this obvious? Little hatch. And then we're going to find out what the hell's been going on around here. This isn't just a regular underground storage facility. What's going on? Shh. Why is it moving? Is it true that the mayor's brother found it? I guess they reconciled. His brother's one of us now. Wasn't he on the old lady's side before? Oh, about abandoning the farm. He probably only said that because he was fighting with the mayor. Who cares? We need more workers anyway. Hey, let's put this in the box. I guess the guys at the castle will take care of it. Yep, we're only in charge of production. Gotcha. Come along now. There's Vivi. Hurry up. That bastard. Zidane, wait. Jeez, hey. What is it? Did you see the large barrel next to the shed? I've seen the exact same pattern on some of the barrels at the castle. This place must have some kind of connection with Alexandria Castle. I must know what it is. So please, I beg of you, don't cause any trouble just yet. Alright, but I will start trouble if Vivi is in danger. Agreed? Sure. Alright, let's go. They went further inside. There's another treasure chest in here, so make sure you don't miss this one. So this is why I heard a chocobo up there. Yeah, that was coming from the well. Now, there's 2 treasure chests you can spot up there. Do not pull this wheel yet, because if you do that, you'll miss out on the one that's on the top of the boxes. So, to come over here, and we can jump up top here to get this treasure chest here. But you need to do that before you activate the winch to get the other one down. The wheel looks rusted over. Pick it. Receive potion. I have a favour to ask, Cupo. I want you to deliver a letter to Moguri. Thanks, Cupo. Right, let's carry on. We just saved about 5 minutes ago, so we'll carry on. Don't think, yeah, she can't learn anything from that. Might as well equip it though, just to boost her stats. What the heck is that? Sedan. What is it? Someone's crying. Must be Vivi. Vivi? Sedan? It is you. I'll get you out. Why would they stuff you in a box? How could they? We'll talk later, just hold on. It's open. What happened? After you left, some men kidnapped me and brought me here. They told me to stay put. I was so scared I didn't know what to do. They asked me, why were you outside? And then they said, the cargo ship isn't even here yet. I didn't know what they were talking about, so I didn't say anything. And then they said, let's put it in today's shipment. And they put you in that box. Yeah. Well, I'm just glad you're safe. Listen, Vivi, you've got to do something next time. You should try screaming back or whatever. Screaming? Yeah, like, get off me, you scumbag. Like that, it surprises your attacker and empowers you. I see. I need to ask you a favour, Vivi. We want to check out what's ahead. I know you may not be thrilled with the idea, but Sedan, I want to know more too. Look, what is that thing? Alright, we'll all go together. That's how we got Vivi in the party. He can learn that status as well. Yes. So let's go and have a look at this machine over here. Is that an egg? Is this machine making eggs? This isn't a mist engine, but there's mist coming out of it. Right, if we open these doors here, be ready for a fight. Is this smoke? No. This is mist. Ghosts. Now, because ghosts are undead, Dagger can use her white magic to eliminate them here. Because recovery magic will be very effective against the undead. Mist monsters, huh? So that machine appears to be sucking up mist. And then those eggs are coming out of the machine. So many machines. What are they doing here? Looks like it's sending mist to the machine outside. What those eggs were made of? More ghosts. I don't think Vivi's going to be able to take them out with the fire spell, so not that it matters because Garnet's not the first ghost, so she can take them all out. Right, let's move further along. The Chocobo and Geissal Greens. The Chocobo is powering the conveyor belt. Why don't they just use the machine to do it? That's why the Chocobos are down here. Here's another strange machine. It looks like the mist engine on the theatre ship. I can almost see inside, but I can't see anything. I just hear some noise. Are the eggs hatching? Ah, what is this? There. Some parts are different, but black mages. They look inferior. What is this? Are they dolls? Someone's coming. Vivi, Dagger, why? Is my mother behind this? This is the only way. Ugh, what are you doing, Sedan? Ah, Murph. Sorry, stay quiet. Hey, did you say something? Nope, not me. Okay, never mind. It's almost time. Hurry it up, will you? I hear you. Well, this is why they haven't been tending to the farm. They've been involved in the production of these black mages. I imagine it would be a lot easier than farm work, and it would pay a lot more as well if the Queen is getting them to do this. Sit down. Vivi. Pardon me. I must escort a person of high rank to the castle. When will the cargo ship arrive? Looks good. I'm busy. I shall persevere. Steiner's trying to find out when the cargo ship will arrive so we can convey the princess back to the castle. So, we've got some more abilities here. We've got Undead Killer and Body Temp. Well, Body Temp's going to be useful, just given the amount of fire and blizzard spells we've got to contend with at the minute, so let's put Body Temp on. We'll keep Bird Killer on. I think the Black Waltz that we're going to be fighting very shortly is a bird, so we can get some added damage on him, certainly. I think that's it. So now we know what's going on in the village anyway. The smell of coffee relaxes me. How about a cup? Oh, thank you. I'm going to say it might calm you down for a bit, Steiner. Nope, I'm not here to drink coffee. Tell me when the cargo ship will arrive, or else the Alexandrian royal family will appropriate this property. And then what? I order you to tell me when the cargo ship will arrive. Tell me! You're not a very creative interrogator. I'm just trying to do what is right. Who decides right or wrong? You? Anyone can tell right from wrong. Ha ha ha. Still as green as a pickle. Now, there is also another restored conversation here. There's a bit more in this conversation to continue. Alexandria, of course. Bermesia started the war, and we lost our king as a result. Many wars were fought before the Lindblum airship revolution. Alexandria initiated some of the wars against Bermesia. Now can you tell me who was right or wrong? I'm not talking about the past, I'm talking about the future. What will you do if Alexandria starts a war? Well, it's looking likely that's going to be happening, judging by what we found out in the village. Brana is obviously going to be using those black mages for a nefarious purpose. What we know about Vivi and his powers can be applied to those black mages as well, so it looks like that Brana really is prepared to start a war. But Steiner doesn't know this yet, so I think we can forgive him for the moment. When will the cargo ship arrive? It's already here. They should be loading it now. Why couldn't you tell me sooner? Thank you. And lo and behold, there's the cargo ship. Ah, it is indeed the cargo ship. Now I can take the princess back to the castle. Now I must think of a way to get her on the ship. Yes, I don't think she's going to go on of her own free will, Steiner, if it's going to the castle. What? There is something coming out of the ground. I wonder what they're going to use them for. We've been making lots of them since they set up the factory 6 months ago. Right, so this has been going on for 6 months then. Who cares? This is a piece of cake compared to farming. Better money too. Is that scary guy in armour running towards us? Let's get out of here. This barrel. What could be inside? What could they possibly be shipping out from this village? What the? Did I just see that barrel move? Let's see. We'll observe it some more. I've seen this pattern somewhere before. Ah! It's moving. Alright, give it another push. Ah, the barrel spoke. Ah! I just love how that scene fades in and all you can hear is Steiner jumping up and down in his armour in disgust. Princess, what in the world is going on? You scoundrel, is this your doing? God, you always blame Sedan for everything, don't you? Anything happens, it's always Sedan's fault. Steiner, please. Yes, Your Highness. Sedan, I don't know what to say to the VV. I never knew anything suspicious was going on at the castle. We still don't know for sure. Let's stay by VV's side. This is what I love about Sedan as a character. He is so incredibly supportive to every other character in the game. He's very, very measured. He's very well put together, and he's just a very, very good friend all around to everybody. This is why I really like him as a protagonist. He's not my favourite Final Fantasy protagonist, but he's certainly up there for that reason. Even though he's a bit sanguine with his ways he thinks about women, but this is not the time to panic. I must get the princess on board the cargo ship somehow. Then we can head back to Alexandria Castle. Yo, Rusty, do you know where this airship's going? Lindblum? Yes, to Lindblum. That's convenient. Did you ask someone? The old man in the shack told me, so it must be true. You're acting strange. Something is heading this way. The second Black Waltz. Princess Garnet, the Queen is waiting for you at the castle. You were all sent by the castle? What? What are you talking about? You were all unconscious from the blizzard. He said he was a Black Waltz. Are you the one that defeated number 1? I am Black Waltz number 2. My power, magic and speed make me far superior to number 1. Resistance is futile. Come, Princess. The Queen awaits. No, I will not return to the castle. Come with me, or you'll regret it. Wait, I, Steiner, shall escort the princess back to the castle. Hehehe, you think I care? I won't let you stand in the way of my mission. So, Black Waltz number 2, and he is more challenging than the first one. It's very, very important that Vivi does not cast magic towards the Black Waltz in this battle, because he will respond with a very powerful magic attack. So we'll have Vivi go on to healing duties for this fight, and then we'll get Dagger to cast Shell, just because he will cast very powerful fire spells. So let's get Vivi and Dagger shelled up first. There's the steeple hat. I couldn't remember which enemy had it. It was either the first or second black dot. This is where he casts fire on the whole party. Oh yes, and that's inflicted heat, so... And how the heat status effect works is, if the character takes a turn while they're under the effects of heat, they will automatically be knocked out, so... Sedan and Dagger cannot take a turn here. Let's just heal up and just wait for the effects of it to wear off. There we go. Fire spell. Hopefully Vivi will survive this attack. Just. Problem is we can't get Vivi to do anything here. Damn it. Well, let's get Vivi back up if we can. Yeah, he really is a sitting duck for this fight if he can't use magic. There we go. Why? HP plus 10%, nice. Thank God for Steiner, he carried us in that fight. Black Waltz number 2. Did my mother really send him to capture me? It can't be. There is no reason to trust the words of some bandit. He was just another criminal, scheming to use the princess for some evil deed. Have I not been careful enough? Your noble upbringing cannot be disguised so easily. That's not true at all. You haven't been watching. Dagger is trying really hard. You're the one with the problem, walking around yelling princess everywhere. Oh, he's got you there, Steiner. About the border crossing. Yes? Why don't we hitch a ride on this airship? Sure, Lindblum should not be terribly far by airship. I mean, won't be too far. But why don't we get some rest before we go? Yeah, let's go back to the inn quickly. Phoebe, you'll be safe with me. Bless him. Right, we got ourselves a steepled hat. Did we get something else as well? Can't remember. Leather plate, that was it. Boosts our defense by 2. Now that treasure chest over there, we can't actually get until disc 2. Because we will be coming back here in disc 2. Well, you don't have to come back in disc 2, but you can actually go off the beaten path to come back here if you wish. And that lady there will be gone, so you can only get that treasure chest when it's disc 2. Which means we have to come back here twice later to get everything from this village in terms of treasure. He's out cold, still. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, deja vu. So we know a little bit of the backstory for the village of Dali. He was one of the only residents, along with this old lady that they mentioned, who wanted to keep their more traditional ways of life rather than create black mages for Queen Brana. It's probably because he doesn't want to work, he's just lazing around sleeping all day. Anyway, let's save. Definitely worth going back to the inn just because it means that we haven't got to use a tent to get our MP and everything back up to max. So I think we're just about ready to go. Do you want to get going? Yeah, we'll be with the airship. Wait here while I ask the people inside if we can hitch a ride. But I will go and ask them. Oh really? How come? It is not for your benefit. I am only doing this for the princess. Steiner. He was so adamant about going back to the castle before. An airship full of barrels like the ones I saw at the castle. Steiner was against going. Sedan, is this ship really heading for Lindblum? Sedan's already seen through it. No. It'll probably take us straight to Alexandria Castle. But why? Didn't you just say we should get on the airship? Yeah, I know. Trust me. Sit down. What is it, Vivi? Those dolls they were making underground. Did you think that they looked like me? Yeah, they did a bit, Vivi. We can't lie to him. They do look like him. Maybe a little. But they're just dolls, Vivi. And Vivi, well, you can already tell that Vivi's different because he's sentient, he's a person, he's moving around, yes, you can already tell he's different from the others. It's moving. What the heck is Steiner up to? Alright, we have to get on, Dagger. On a ship that's not going to Lindblum? I don't have time to explain. This way. Hurry up. You have nothing to worry about. Hurry before she takes off. But I'll take you to Lindblum, I promise. Fine, I'll get on. It's taking off. Saddam, was that sexual assault you just did? Yeah, not very smooth. He's going to be in the doghouse for that. Come on, it's not like I did it on purpose. Yeah. Please, enough. There's that royal tone in your voice again. Are you okay, Vivi? Feels like I'm going to get sucked into the sky. Let's go inside, Vivi. I trust you, Saddam. I get the feeling she doesn't quite trust me yet. Maybe she'll reward me with a kiss or two if I try. Oh, God, brother. Wow, already? Saddam. What is it? Something wrong? It's Vivi. Vivi? Oh, black mages. They're moving around. Wow, they're alive and they're moving around. So the mages built in the village bring back the new ones? Oh, Vivi. I can imagine Vivi's trying to strike up a conversation with them and it looks like they're completely ignoring him. Oh, bless him. Vivi. One of the two biggest themes about Final Fantasy IX is about existentialism and identity. And what we're witnessing here is the start of Vivi's a bit of an existential crisis for him. He's just found out that potentially he's been created in probably the same way as those mages have. And when he finally meets a group of people that he has something in common with, fellow black mages, they're completely ignoring him and pretending that he's not even there. So in order for a child to process any of this, it's going to be really, really heavy going for him. And you just feel like just giving him a hug a lot of the time, if you're able to. I think that's why he's such a fan favourite character of this game. Why so many people relate to him and love him. And I'm the same myself. Were you able to talk to any of them? No. It's like they don't even see me at all. I tried again and again, but they won't even turn around. Vivi. I need to go upstairs for a little bit. I've got to turn the ship around before it reaches the castle. Keep an eye on Vivi, okay? Is that a treasure chest? Looks like one. It looks like a treasure chest, but it is actually part of the ship. Right. Let's go up onto the deck and turn this thing around. Well, Steiner doesn't look happy. He probably thinks we've missed the airship ride. How could this happen? What am I to do? I never expected things to go so badly. I cannot believe the ship took off without the princess. What will I say to Queen Brana? What the heck were you doing? You almost took off without us. That is because the ship's crew... Why you... Where is the princess? In the engine room. She is on the ship? All is well now. The ship is returning to the castle. You will be hanged for the kidnapping of a member of the royal family. Enjoy your freedom while you can. Yeah, that's what you think, Steiner. At last, Queen Brana is sure to be pleased. However, the princess would not have been left behind without the thieves' aid. I'm glad that he's actually able to acknowledge that Zidane played a massive part in making sure that she got to safety. I shall petition for a life sentence on his behalf. Yes, that would be the honourable thing. But that was because the crew wouldn't listen. I must run a background check on them. Ah yes, it is my duty as a knight. Signs that maybe he's starting to warm up to Zidane a little bit. And that is the third and final Black Waltz, who will be making an appearance very shortly. You... What's wrong? Something stuck in your throat? I love that little flicker of the tail there, so cheeky. You insolent fool! Turn the ship around! Ah! God, he really gets under Steiner's skin, don't he? I will have your head for that! Hey, I think we upset them. But they didn't respond to anything until now. You're the one who started this trouble. I apologise. Please wait while I take this fool into custody and turn the ship around. What's wrong? Behind you, Vivi. No! Vivi, are you okay? So number 2 was defeated by a small child? You are no match against my power. Princess, stay there while I eliminate this child. Are you protecting him? They are sentient after all. Nonsense. You are no different from mindless dolls. What can you do? Get out of my way. Do you dare to fight a Black Waltz? I said get out of my way. Oh, it's on now. What cruelty. Ah! Yeah, get him, Vivi. Master Vivi, I shall assist you. Hey, you guys. Dagger. Yes? We'll take care of the Black Waltz. You steer the ship. Things are going to get even more dangerous from here on. It's still not too late to turn back. You can go back to the castle or you can cross Southgate into Lindblum. It's your choice. I'll be with you either way, but try not to crash the ship. Be careful, Sedan. I'll be fine. Why? Why would you do such a thing? Weren't they your friends? You fool. Do I look like some lowly black maid soldier? Even if they weren't your allies, what you did was reprehensible. Worry not about them. Many more are being produced even now. What are you? Ah, the princess's bodyguards have gathered. How very convenient. Answer me. It wouldn't do you any good if I answered, since you're all going to die. I will eliminate any who stand in my way. Right, third and final Black Waltz. Thankfully, we've got Vivi's magic for this fight, and he's going to be the one who carries us here, because he's going to go to trance from the very start. Right, so we'll hang fire just for the moment. We won't use his turns up just yet. We'll just get Sedan to take what he needs to from the waltz, and then we'll go on to the attack. Actually, no, we will go on the attack. We're not going to kill it with two lots of double black magic, so yeah, we'll get our turns in. Nice one, Vivi. I think it's weak to ice. Yeah, we've got to be careful here. Let's get a potion off. Quick. Yeah, it's definitely weak to ice. Oh, that's trance used up. We need to heal up fast. Don't want him to let off another Thundara before we have him healed. Hopefully we'll survive this. Just. HP. That was lucky. Sedan's about to go into trance himself, so ouch. That hurts. That hurts a lot. I think it's because Vivi's got the silk shirt on that's going to make him weak to fire. I think that should be everything. Right, let's finish this thing off. Carry on using Blizzard and Blizzard Sword, I think. Nice. You scum. I exist only to kill. How many black waltzers do we have to fight? This is becoming ridiculous. I think that was the last one. How do you know? Are you... He said waltz, right? Don't you think that number 3 would be the last one? Just like the dance. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, makes sense that it would be the last one. When you think of the dance. I can see Southgate. She's going to go for it. Bless Vivi. Just want to give him a hug. I tell you what, he stomped that black waltz there. Well done. Did you see that? That I did see. Oh, it's these two. Our enhanced black mages. Our black mage enhancements. All defeated. Betrayed us, Steiner did. It is all his fault. Huh? Unstable the ship becomes. Don't let go of the steering wheel. Number 3 is coming back. True is it? Hooray! But something is wrong. It's broken. Made its magic too powerful, we did. There is nothing we can do now. Depart, we shall depart. Run away. I exist only to kill. I exist only to kill. Do you see Southgate? Yes. Southgate is a huge gate built exclusively for airships, but manoeuvring through it could be tricky. Do you want me to do a dagger? I want to do it on my own. Alright. We don't have clearance. They might try and close the gate on us. It should be okay though. Security was totally lax when I came through here on the theatre ship. It'll be fine, Captain Dagger. Roger. It's old, but the engine's got power. We must turn back. Princess, please turn the ship around. The Black Waltz is heading us straight towards us on an airship. He might crash into us. Dagger, Rusty's right. It's heading straight for us. Punch it. Go straight through Southgate. Don't be ridiculous. What if the gate closes on us? There's no way we can outmaneuver him in this cargo ship. We'll slide in before the gate closes and shut him out. That's our only chance. Rusty, turn the power up to max with that lever over there. Dagger, stay on course no matter what. Okay. I know we can make it. And now we've moved out of Alexandria into the area of Lindblum. And Lindblum Castle is huge. In fact, the castle is so big that the city is actually built on the interior of it. And the castle is actually built inside a giant mountain, which you'll see very, very shortly. But it's one of my favourite cities in the entire game. And there's a lot to explore around it too, so we're going to be in Lindblum for a little while. I think we pushed it a little too hard. Why so silent, people? We made it. Come on, cheer up. Southgate was badly damaged. It was my fault, wasn't it? Don't worry about it. They'll fix it up in no time. You idiot. The cargo ship was wrecked. We lost all the cargo and Southgate was destroyed. I can't believe I played a part in this debacle. Steiner. Yes, Princess. I didn't mean to get you involved, but you saved us. I thank you. Such kind words. I am not worthy. Well, now I've made up my mind. I vow to protect you, Princess, until we return to the castle. How do you feel about that, Dagger? We'll follow you to the end of the world. It's okay, Sedan. Hey, I can see the main gate of Lindblum. That's Lindblum Castle. How gigantic. The city of Lindblum is inside the castle. I guess Dagger and I will go our separate ways once we reach Lindblum. I see. Just when we were beginning to get close. Sedan. Those black mages and I. Are we the same? I don't understand, Master BB. Just what seems to be the problem? I don't know. Master Vivi, why would those mages be the same as you? And why would it matter if they were? Rusty's right. You're an individual, no matter what happens, Vivi. Right. Let's go out onto the deck, Vivi. You've got to see Lindblum from above, it's the best. Look, the Falcon Gate is right in front of us. Lindblum Grand Castle. Wow, this castle is huge. It's even bigger than Alexandria Castle. Yeah, they don't call it Lindblum Grand Castle for nothing. An indoor airship dock. This is truly amazing. Even Her Majesty's Red Rose would easily fit in here. Dagger, you don't look too impressed. Have you been here before? Yes. I came here a few times when I was little. I haven't been here since my father passed away. Here comes the welcoming committee. That's a really old airship. Greetings. I am Princess Garnet till Alexandros. I humbly request an audience with Regent Sid. You must be kidding. No member of the royal family, let alone a princess, would ever ride in such a shabby airship. And look at the company you're keeping. How dare you accuse the princess of lying? The princess was forced to come here under extreme circumstances. Then show me some kind of proof of your royal heritage. Very well. This pendant, is it a falcon claw? No, the shape is a little bit different. Call Minister Artenia. If you weren't such a filthy looking oaf, they would not be so suspicious of us. Hey, I'm not the idiot with the loud voice and the dirty rusty armour. Burn. What? I love it when they bicker. What's going on? Sir, we have unknown visitors who wish to see the Regent. And one of them is carrying a pendant that looks like a falcon claw. You are dismissed. I'll take the care of this. Yes, sir. Uncle Artenia. It's good to see you, Princess. Please follow me. The Regent is waiting. Right, so we've got some items in that last battle, so let's go and see what we can equip. Steiner has got the linen cuirass, arm packed with magic, and from that he'll be able to learn cover. Great. Being a knight, it makes sense for him to have cover. Just thinking what to equip. Yeah, we'll probably take them off and put them on. Undead Killer and Beast Killer, I think. Don't think there's anything else. Lovely. Let's go and catch the minister up. Lindblum Castle has 3 levels, all connected by this lift. From the base level, which lies below, mist, you can take a trolley to the harbour in the back gate. Ships hardly arrive at the harbour anymore, since travel by air has become so popular. The mist poses great danger, so we've sealed off everything. Just above the base level is the mid-level. You can ride the air cab from the mid-level and go into town. The upper level contains the war chamber and conference room. Access to that level is restricted, because the regent himself resides there. Hey Dagger, what's Regent Sid like? I've lived in Lindblum for a while, but I've never actually met him. Regent Sid is very wise, he always thinks ahead. He may seem a little odd at times, but he is very dependable. He and my father were best friends. I wonder if he will even listen to what I have to say. Don't worry, I'm not leaving until he does. We will arrive at the upper level shortly. Sire, Princess Garnet of Alexandria wishes to see you. Where's the Regent? Princess, is something wrong? The Regent isn't here and I don't know who... Take a look at the throne. What in the world? Greetings. Oglob! So he just smacked the Regent in the face. Way to go, Steiner. What? Dagger, what's wrong? Why aren't you talking to... Jeez, that's an Oglob! Wow, even the Oglobs are big in Lindblum. What is the meaning of this? How dare you greet the princess like this? Get that repulsive bug off the throne immediately and call the Regent. Please, settle down. You are before the Regent. What? Enough of your nonsense. Steiner, stand down. I remember that moustache. Is that really you, Uncle Sid? Yes. Greetings all. I am Sid Fabul, Regent of Lindblum. I knew it was you. I recognised your pendant's description. It's so much like my falcon claw. I'm delighted to see you again, Garnet. You have truly become a fine lady. I, on the other hand... Yeah, allow me to explain. About 6 months ago, someone snuck into the castle and attacked the Regent in his sleep. Now, the villagers at the village of Darley earlier mentioned that they started production of the Black Mages 6 months ago. And then 6 months ago, someone did this. Unfortunately, we were too late. The Regent had been transformed into an Oglob, and his wife, Lady Hilda, was abducted. My goodness. Whoever pulled this off had to be highly skilled like me. I bet it was you. That's not possible. How can you be so sure? Do you know who we are? Of course. I might be a bug, but I'm still the ruler of Lindblum. Uncle Sid, I appreciate you seeing me on such short notice. I desperately need to speak to you about my mother. That's what I figured. But I'm sure we can wait until tomorrow. Why don't you all get some rest for today? Thank you. It is time for lunch. Please follow me. I can't stand the food at the castle. It's way too high class for my tastes. How can anyone get full on that stuff? The cheap food here is a lot better. Today's special is soup du silence. Not bad. Yo, Pops, I'll have the stupid special. Who said that? Sedan. I figured it was you. How have you been? Alright, I guess. Have a seat. Your soup will be ready in a minute. Do you mind? You're standing in everyone's way. Wow. Oh god, bit of skirt. Off he goes. Hey. Yeah? Do you want a drink? I think he wants more than that. How about you and me go for a cruise on an airship? Really? An airship? Sounds like you've never been on one. You know, Lindblum is quite a sight from high above. Hey, monkey tail, you're just disturbing the other customers. What the? You've got a tail too, rat face. Rat face. After I finish my drink, I'm gonna kick your butt. Hey, Sedan, take it outside. I think Sedan knows who she is. Long time, Sedan. Hey, what's up? Wait a minute. You forgot my name? No, I remember. You're Helga, right? Wrong. Christine? No. Oh yeah. You used to live next door to me. How's it going, Rachel? Man, you've got big. Why, you nasty little... Come on, I'm only kidding. You know I'll never forget a pretty girl's name. And this is Freya, the Dragon Knight of Bermesia. And she's an absolute badass. One of my favourite characters in the game. I really do wish that they do more with her, as you'll find out, but... yeah, I won't say any more. Spoiler alert. So how have you been, Freya? And just like with the Dragoon class in Final Fantasy, she specialises in combat in the air, and also against dragons, being a Dragoon. Same old Sedan. How long has it been? About 3 years. Hey, did you ever find out anything about your boyfriend? No. So, what brings you to Lindblum? The Festival of the Hunt, what else? It's a good opportunity to test my skills. Oh, well, I'm sure you'll find him someday. Aren't you participating? Nah, I think I'll pass. Lazy bum. Are you ever going to go back? I have no reason to return to Bermesia. There is nothing there for me anymore. So how is the Queen? Is she still as vibrant as ever? Yes, but since Father died, Mother has been acting very strangely. I'm not surprised. They loved each other so much. We haven't spoken much lately. Also, a suspicious man has been prowling around the castle. I don't know what's going on anymore. I fear she might be planning something terrible. I brought this matter to everybody's attention, but no one has taken me seriously. They all think I'm distraught over losing Father. I understand why you were so eager. I'm happy that you came to me for help. This explains why Garnet was so unhappy at her birthday, even though her favourite play was on performance. That's why she still looks so unhappy. At this point, I think you're the only person Mother will listen to. When I heard that Lindblum's theatre ship was coming to Alexandria, I decided to sneak on board and come here no matter what. I just never expected the crew to kidnap me. It was me. I was the one who ordered Tantalus to kidnap you, so that explains why Tantalus were after the princess. I once promised your father that if anything should happen, I would protect you. We've known about the disturbances in Alexandria for some time, but had we acted directly, we would have started a war. So I asked Baku for help. He and I go way back. The play was the perfect cover to enter Alexandria and to get you out. No one would suspect Lindblum was behind it. We were forced to take action because we knew Alexandria would never seek our help. I'm relieved we were able to get you here. Yeah, in spite of everything. At the village of Dali, we saw numerous black mages. They looked like golems, controlled by some powerful magic. On top of that, they were being created under Alexandria's supervision. I don't know how they're related to Vivi, but if Mother is planning to use them for war, we won't let that happen. Even if she were to command an army of black mages, she won't make a move as long as we have our airship fleet. Don't worry, everything will be fine. I'm so sorry, Uncle. Now, come on, don't be so formal. I'm helping you because I'm your Uncle Sid, not because I am the regent of Lindblum. Thank you so much. What is this place? The heart and soul of Lindblum, our airship dock. This is dock number 1 where we conduct our research. So Sid in Final Fantasy is a recurring character that appears in every single Final Fantasy game, and he always has some affiliation to machines or to be an engineer, and it's always the same no matter what Final Fantasy you're playing. He's always a recurring character, and he always has an affiliation to machinery and to science, and that is a nod to the previous games in the series. But where are the airships? Lonely, isn't it? We had a new airship model in here about 6 months ago. It was our latest creation. It didn't require mist to fly. The man who attacked you, was he the one who ran off with it? Good guess, but no, actually, I met a lovely lady at the pub. When Hilda found out about my little affair, she used her magic and turned me into an ogre. She then stormed off in the new airship which I named Hildegard. Pretty ironic, eh? She hasn't been back since. I've been working on Hildegard too, but it hasn't been going very well. My mind just isn't the same as an Oglop. I'm hopeless. But that doesn't mean I can't help you. I'll do my best for Alexandria. Thank you. But with Southgate badly damaged, I don't know how we can get to Alexandria. Don't worry. Southgate is being repaired as we speak. Once the repairs are finished, we'll go to Alexandria. Yes, I'm sure Mother will finally open her eyes to the truth. Yeah, Sid doesn't sound too sure about that. Uncle, is there something wrong? Huh? No, I was just thinking about how the theatre ship crashed. Baku sure has some good men working under him. Good morning. You're up early. Lindblum is a really busy place. I've never seen this many people before. I wonder where the people go if they want to be alone. I imagine Vivi after what he's been through in the last hour. He probably does want to be alone just so he can process everything in a minute. Lindblum has always been like this. People come here from all over the world. Some of them come here to become airship engineers, sculptors, actors. Wow. I don't remember why I came here my first time. Before I knew it, I was living here with my Tantalus brothers. Do they still live here? Yeah, our hideout is in the theatre district. I'm going to go there right now. Do you want to come along? That's okay. I'm going to go and have a look around town. Oh, okay. I'll give you a little tour then. No, that's okay. I can go by myself. Oh, okay. Go find yourself a cute girl, alright? Typical Sedan. And this is where we learn about item synthesis. So, synthesis shops. In addition to regular shops, where you can buy and sell items, there are synthesis shops, where you can synthesize items to create new ones. All you need are 2 items to serve as the base, and a few gil to cover labour. The items you need, and the amount of money you pay, vary for each synthesized item. Here are some examples. Synthesis example, the ogre. So, this is why it's important to grab another mage masher, because we can actually create that as a weapon. And desert boots, leather hat and leather shirt. If you haven't been to a synthesis shop yet, go check out the one in Lindblum. Oh, speaking of synthesis, I'll tell you a big secret. Long ago, I heard rumours there's a legendary synthesis who can create the best items. But I don't know where he lives or what he looks like. Right, but all of this we're going to have to wait until next time. But before we do that, let's have a quick read of this letter first. There's a letter for Sedan. From Ruby to Sedan. Oh great, am I going to have to do this accent now? Ain't you all coming back to Alexandria? I'm so lonely. Just kidding. I'm opening a little theatre in an alley here. A bartender pal of mine is quitting the saloon and getting into showbiz. He asked me to help. Your friend is starting a mini theatre? Sounds like fun, Cupo. Right, but as I said, that's all we got time for today. In the next episode, we'll be exploring Lindblum, and then we've got one of the highlights of the first disc to come up, which is the Festival of the Hunt. Yeah, I love the Festival of the Hunt, and in the alternative fantasy mod, there is actually an incentive for Sedan to win the competition, which I will talk about the next time. But thank you all very much for watching, and I hope that you tune in for part 3 of my Final Fantasy IX remastered playthrough. But until then, take care and bye-bye for now.